Good morning. I think I'm live. It's... Hey, hello everybody. Jill here. This is day 10 of my top 10 podcasting benefits leading up to the event tomorrow night. Your life matters, your shit matters at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at TSC Talks Live. I'm going to give an in-depth oversight of the podcasting process and how it brought me from hopeless to hopeful. And I've been sharing these tips with you. Today we're going to wrap it up. The last tip, before I get into reading through them all, because that's what I've been doing. And yeah, question everything. You learn to question everything. The deep questions that you have running around in your head. You have a place to ask these questions out loud, to let the light shine on, when we're dealing with stressful situations, no matter what it is, whether it's chronic illness, challenges with your children, personal challenges. I don't know about you, but I got a lot of stuff going on upstairs in my head. And sometimes, I just don't think to speak it out loud. And through this podcasting process, I started putting these questions on paper and asking them in interviews and getting people responding, and it shed so much beautiful light on things that I was personally struggling with, and just collectively putting that information out there into the world is a beautiful thing. So you really have this awesome opportunity to kind of shape the collective narrative in many ways, and it's powerful too. If you're doing an interview with somebody and you're getting something where you're not agreeing with them, it leads to more questions and more light being able to be shining down on us. So that's my last tip. Wrapping this up is freaking question everything. It needs to be questions right now, I think, in every way. And listen to yourself. Go inside. Listen to your own truths, your own inner knowing, because you do know more than you realize. And I think that's what I'm going to show you in my event tomorrow night. I'd love it if any of you show up. Everybody should show up. Everybody should do a podcast. And, well, not everybody, but I also want to say, if you're not into the woo-woo of it and transforming your life, you will learn that it's a really awesome opportunity to connect with people locally. I just had these great ideas in the last few days, thinking about my son, who's fascinated with local history, and how awesome it would be to connect him locally so he could interview people locally that know about the local history, and put that together in a podcast. So working with your special needs kids that, or adults, anybody that needs a little, I don't know, they need a little focus in their lives, and it might be something that you could teach them as well, or local businesses. I'm always finding these really cool, go out and about local businesses that have these great ideas around them, the great story behind them. Just went to this coffee shop with my daughter yesterday, and I'm thinking right away, she should do a podcast. So you become this investigator, this person that is always thinking of connecting the dots. So in conversationally and just in your world, really gives you a bird's eye view. So I won't keep talking about it. Come to my event tomorrow night, but I am going to wrap it up with these 10 benefits. So let's see. We got the first one is great convos. I get to have great convos with people that I respect. You get to create a sacred space, a room of your own, where you're, again, cultivating these questions and creating these opportunities for connection. You develop skills and abilities across venues. Oh man, do you ever. You learn to do editing, writing, social media, communication skills get enhanced. You make personal and professional connections. Yeah, I can't tell you how many people that I've had on the podcast that I still talk to today in some way, shape, or form. I see them all as, points of light throughout my life. So, and professionally too. So many opportunities have come up professionally that I've explored and have been blessed by. You realize why your shit matters. Yeah, you really do. You realize all the things in your life, the good, the bad, the ugly, they all contribute to who you are now, and they all are worth talking about and figuring out, and being there present with it, because you matter, and getting that shit out matters too. Also, you share and compare your truths. Piggybacking off that, yes, you are sharing and comparing your truths. When you're coming together with someone in an interview and preparing the process, researching them, yada, yada, yada. You experience your multidimensionality and non-judgment. So you're able to get this bird's eye view I've mentioned before of a lot of different areas of life and seeing it from above and dropping down into it with your, when you do your interview or you do your monologue and you're researching and you're immersed in this other paradigm. So you get to have that experience and really kind of connect the dots again. I'm not really explaining that well. Yeah, and you're hearing people's stories and you're not judging them. You're just sitting with it and you're learning so much about other human beings. So the number 8 was no way out. If you feel like you have no way out, no way to get these things out of your head, this is a way out. And number 9, the detective agency thing. Yeah, if you're out there asking questions, you're figuring things out. You're your own detective agency. You can create and question anything in the form of a podcast, whether it's a monologue or whether it's a local type thing or whether it's a broader, the broader scope. There's just so much opportunity. So question everything was number 10. And yeah, it's been awesome to be up at 7 every morning doing this with you all. And I don't know, I know some people, Paul, and I'm not going to pronounce your last name right, has been popping up on here. Thank you so much for watching, if you're watching. And I think I'm going to say over and out tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here at TSC Talks Live. Love you all. Podcasting is awesome, and so are you.